Hello. Hello, hello. Am low. Ugh, much better. Um. Um. I think I can. Oh my god, that's way too much. Streaming new games is always way too much because I have to have a full screen, and then there's OBS, and then there's Matrix, and then chat. My tiny brain cannot keep up. I think I got everything right. Oh boy. Wait. Okay. 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 You really. Okay, let me. I need to minimize everything. It's too much. Even you. Not to. Stay right here. Right here. Sure. Do I have it? Is this it? Oh, this might be it. I don't know. Game volume is probably way too low. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is, I guess, if anyone ever watches the video on demand, or just shows up exactly when I'm about to say it. I'm not very positive. I'm not very positive on the game. This is going to be a half of a rant. And half of me, I think I'm gonna do like story stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I am already very opinionated on some of the changes. One of it, which I'm gonna see if the mod works. Cause I have installed a mod. Also, there's two other things I want to talk about. One is Steam input, and the other is the gamer controller. I guess I bought. It's not a. It's different. It's one of those with extra buttons. Oh, I do have a... Okay. Never mind, I have a bike here with me. In which case... Remove everything. Then again, straight. Okay. There's some very neat stuff. I think the first thing that caught my eye was... You know how the first game is a PlayStation 4 game? Second game is a PlayStation 5 game. It's no different. They are very, very similar. And I hate to be the one guy, but it really feels like the game is super loud, at least on the levels over here. I'm gonna lower them just a little bit more. Maybe this is too much. Anyway, those comparisons of jumping technology from PlayStation 1 to 2, and then from I guess newer games, 4 to 5 especially, like PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5, or whatever Xbox to whatever Xbox. I don't know any of the Xbox names because they reek. I know the 360 and that's about it. So Death Stranding is really not helping the case. Not to say the game looks amazing and everything. It's cool, but it's Jover. Like, I think the technology run of who has the best. I can't believe the mod did not work. This is so fun. It's kind of cool seeing everything popping up on screen. The technology run, I think for consoles really is over. I think if anyone got it right was probably Nintendo with the handheld thing, just going full handheld. I would say proven, especially by the fact that Steam did the same thing, and then Xbox tried to do with the ROG Ally. I don't know if that's the name, something like that. Thank you, Gamer Freak. I want to say, I think they missed the mark with this game. I think the first one, I remember seeing some kind of article going over how the second game was not divisive enough, so Kojima was making changes. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. Or it's really hard to tell. Every single change I've seen so far is not. I don't feel like it was made with a purpose other than trying to get more people to like this game. And I think it really misses the mark when it comes to trying to push what the first game did well, or the uniqueness of the first game. I think the easiest and most understandable way of explaining what I mean is using a ladder. I'll see if I have a ladder here. There seems to be this interest, and it must pay off. I'm 100% sure it pays off. May not. Fuck. Can I not go to the side? Can I not? Okay. Alright. It's fine. I'm cool. I'm cool with this. I have to make do. Ow. And I see, and it's what I see with Monster Hunter. as well. And I guess I'm a minority when it comes to this. But optimizing everything, I guess it would be the developer equivalent of optimizing fun out of a game. It's making everything too automatic, making everything too fast. I'm not in a hurry. I don't need everything to be faster, to be, you know. It feels that it comes from the horrible argument of it's a waste of time, or I'm losing time with doing this. Which, if that's the okay, I'm gonna step back because I've been saying a bunch of nonsense until now. Monster Hunter did the following, which I don't like, is taking away the gathering resources, right? You don't gather resources anymore in Monster Hunter. And a lot of people think that's neat, that's fine. That's cool. I don't like that. I used to like going around and just gathering stuff, and you had to take your gathering equipment and some lower rank, usually bad set of armor to help you with gathering. Because gathering was an activity. And it was usually, you get a new map. There's two kinds of gathering quests. You get on a new map. They give you a gathering quest, so you learn the map, right? So you know where everything is located. So if you ever in a pinch, it worked to show you around. And also, in case you were ever in a pinch, you could remember, dude, I remember from the gathering quest that I can get honey over here or something like that, right? So you used to learn the map. And this was when the maps were, you know, 8 to 12, around 8 to 12 different broken out smaller maps inside of like a bigger map. And the way they ruined it is you don't really need to learn anything anymore, because you always have everything with you at all times. You can just go back to your camp and take every item. And this game is suffering from the same problem. Let me see. I have a letter here. I'm gonna... Oops. Nope. Let me think. Okay, here we go. Letter, okay? Letter. Cool, so in the first game you would, you know, climb onto this. Oh, is it not steep enough for me to climb on it? Oh no, it is. Okay, you would climb on this, and you would see whoever this, I forget the guy's name. Norman Reedus in the Funky Fetus. It's Norman Reedus. You would see Norman Reedus climbing it. It has like automatic. It's like an elevator. At this point, why even have like a ladder? Right? It's not really a ladder anymore. Why not be like a pole or something? You can just... Why? It doesn't function like a ladder. It's, you know, it's... Why is it even a ladder anymore? I don't get it. And I think this is part of because the first game is very moody and very silent, which was a choice I had a problem with, but I don't think they fixed it in this game. I had a problem with how you get gazillion messages and they are not voice acted, and I think it would be a good moment for, especially when you're doing like side content for them to play some of those, and maybe I haven't seen anything but the main plot in that game, but I hear there's some slightly interesting messages on the chat logs that are not voice acted. That was it was probably a problem of they don't want to have to pay these Hollywood actors a gazillion more dollars to read a, you know, side content, what is deemed to be side content. They have not fixed it in this game. What they have done is they have added a music player, which shows people listening. I guess it's like an in-game Spotify. It's a neat idea. I like the social aspect of it. I think it goes well with everything else. But I can play music on my own. I guess you could say it's not integrated with the game, and you know, it doesn't stop on combat or something like that, or maybe overlaps right with. Maybe overlaps with cutscene audio, and you know, it's not as integrated with the game. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but I do think they fell for the same trap twice. And you know, I honestly think it's the Hollywoodification of video games, right? I swear to God, I swear I don't think any character, with the sole exception of like one or two from the first game, are gonna show up on the second. Purely by the idea of a reprising role being more expensive than like a first one. Are you honest to God, I think they were applying Hollywood like fairs, basically like actor fairs on video game actors, like Hollywood fairs ideas on video game actors, and they were simply like, nah, this is not in the budget anymore. Which doubles down on makes it doubly so it's more expensive to have people just reading more lines, you know, or like the side content. But it is, I guess it is a big budget movie, a big budget game, so you could say people expect one thing or another. I still think it's just a one big excuse for Kojima to meet some Hollywood people. He has an interest in. Oh.
Is this the right size? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
I don't know what Lou is doing in this game. Maybe we're gonna get there.
Yeah, everything's okay.
I don't trust them to make a good planning decision. As of now, I am not impressed with how it has been handled. This is full spoiler territory. I don't care. They shot the baby again. They shot the baby in the first game, which honestly, it was very surprised that they shot the baby in the first game. I guess the baby didn't die. It was protected by the capsule. The fucking cocoon armor. But they shoot the baby again. And this time the baby is not as lucky. So the baby's kind of like grown up. It's 2 years old, I think. And the baby is not this baby. This is another baby. This is the same another baby. So, oh my god, dude. I guess for them to be able to keep the mechanics, they had to find a way for the baby to, they wrote themselves into a corner, basically, where by the end of the first game the baby is out of the capsule. So the baby's now growing up, right? It's not on a constant state of stasis. It is aging, and the baby has aged. That said, they need the baby to not age, so they can then use it as a tool in this this pod thing. And now, essentially what happens is the baby is a magical baby now. It was already a magical baby before, but it's extra magical now. It seems that only the main character can see the baby. I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. They should have just given you some other way to handle like the supernatural enemies. We'll see. We'll see if it pays off. Right now, like the baby was one of the main central focus of the first game's plot. Not anymore. Baby game, yes. Oh, you're not showing up on my chat, conglomerate. How do I aggregator? Already added. To use Onecast. I don't know. No, you're fine now. You're showing up. Anyway. Yeah. So I was saying the game suffers a lot from you know how they say people playing games will optimize the fun out of it? I don't know how long you've been hearing me talk about stuff. I feel like developers fall in the same trap. I just showed up, okay. There have been a lot of changes made to accommodate a broader audience. And that is never good. That is never good. I'll give you a perfect example. And this I had to install a mod. I'm not really sure. I don't think the mod is working. there's a doll. Let me. There you go. You can see. Can I? How do I do this? Okay. If I do the, you see the doll? There's like a doll. How do I fucking show the doll? Hey, there we go. Doll. This doll is, it talks. It's alive, right? And so you're carrying the baby and you're carrying a doll, and there's the main character. So what I think happened is in the first game is very quiet. And it's very Metroid Prime 1. This is Metroid Prime 2. If the first game is Metroid Prime 1, this is Metroid Prime 2. First game, it was you, the overworld, and a handful of enemies here and there. It's very calming. The second game starts off like this, but at some point they give you the doll. The doll called Dollman. Yes, very, very cool. I like the voice actor, like he's fine. And the doll was fine by itself. But the moment they told me, oh, you should take the doll with you. Dollman knows about some stuff. He might be able to help you. Like, that's cool. That's nice. I have a buddy now. Like one of the problems I have with the first game is there's a lot of extra extra text that is not dialogued. So you get a lot of messages. It's interesting stuff. It's a lot of text. You're walking around like for hours and hours and hours, and there's nothing to do. There's no music. There's no music player. But they don't do what every game does, and it's awful. But it would be perfect for the first game, which is to have voice acted messages, right? If you've played video games in the last 20 decades, which you might not have, and or at least games from the past 2 decades. Sorry, I'm tired today, but I still want to play the game. I got a Monster Energy drink here with me. Yeah, I'll be sipping. Every now and then you find voice messages, and a voice message is playing as you play the game. You do exposition, right? They don't do that in the first game. So I was like, okay, so we'll have Dollman here with us. It'll be finally someone the main character can talk to. Maybe he's starved for interaction, right? Because my guy doesn't say anything. By the end he was very recluse. He's very introverted. By the end of the first game, he's like, I have friends and I can trust people, and and he's not as introverted as before. So we'll continue this character development now that he's not much of an introvert anymore, to have something to talk to. Maybe as we're walking about and doing stuff, they can have like plot related conversations, right? And when you're in your room in this game, it's like, yeah, you can talk to Dollman, and Dollman says stuff, and it's like, it's hint related. But it's the context of the conversations is always based on how far you are in the game and what's happening. So maybe we can have those. It's fucking awful, man. This doll, like, whenever he says something, Sam never replies. Again, because big name actor, you can only pay him so much to read all the voice lines and the cutscenes, right? So, like, Dollman talks to Sam never replies. It's like it's a one-way conversation, right? It's like, this is kind of awkward. This is not really good. And they decided to use him as the nagging guy, right? Oh, you took on a battling mission? Oh, you're not taking too many weapons, are you? Your arsenal is very light, Sam. Are you sure you don't want to forge new weapons? Like, I don't. And you fucking, you're playing the game and you stumble and you lose some cargo, and it's like, ah, Sam, it looks like you've dropped some cargo, eh? Like, don't forget to pick it up. Like, maybe shut the fuck up. Maybe, just maybe, though. Maybe shut the fuck up. I don't know. I'm playing the game here. Don't need to narrate everything that's happening to me. I can see it. You see, there's visual feedback, there's audio feedback. Maybe shut the fuck up. I see. I don't know. Just saying. And I tried looking for it, brother. Look at how many options we have. All right. Okay. Options. Oh my god! Jesus fucking Christ! Look at all these options, right? Not a single one shuts this motherfucker up. Not a single one. And I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks, right? And I got hit with the ad. I sent the gamer ad. Don't forget to buy your gamer chair from gamers.com. Like, it's fucking. Did I waste money? Look, I gave the first game a shot. It's like, it has its flaws. I've talked about it, but I was so enamored by the mechanics. It had a lot of like interesting things. And they are here, and there is interesting things, but it seems like the interesting things got like 20% more interesting. The bad things are fucking awful, man. Like, it's not. It's way. The lows are way lower as of now, and the highs are like slightly higher, right? I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. So, okay, I looked up. Can you shut Dollman up on the internet? Like, yeah, you can. Just download this mod from Nexus Mod. I'm like, okay, sure. And I click download on Nexus Mod, and it's like, sign in. Just show us your ID, and you can sign in from Brazil. Because now, I think it's only over here. For you to sign up on Nexus Mod, you gotta show your ID. Like, and it's like, I feel so defeated. I cannot believe I spent. It's $60 it's $60 on discount. Like, it's a sale. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. To get ad placements, to get a nagging guy nagging at me and all my choices in the game, and for the solution for my problem to be reminded of the fucking dystopian future I live in. It's like, God, I feel so defeated. It's so. So I had to ask a friend, hey man, I know you've given your ID, can you download this shit for me, please? And like, completely powerless to do anything. Fuck, dude, is this how I want to spend my weekend? The answer is yes, because I'm streaming this. But at least I'll bitch about it. The slippery slope of quality of time versus meaningful gameplay. Yeah. There's some stuff that I think it's really quality of life, and I actually like a lot. And I think overall it does quality of life way better than removing meaningful gameplay. I wouldn't even say it's meaningful gameplay. It's just, I don't mind spending time with a game. It feels like the automation of everything. It's even when it's like some minor or banal thing, right? If I had to spend time with it, I'm fine. It's okay. I'm playing a video game. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not in a hurry. But it seems like everything, you're like, you gotta hurry, gotta go. Like, Monster Hunter is just a beat up monsters. You don't need to tag them anymore. They're just showing on the map and everything. I don't know what I'm between. I don't know why I'm Monster Hunter brain today, but I guess this is just reminds me a lot of the classic Monster Hunter quality of life, quote unquote, that just remove gameplay. Name it Steve and make it optional. The ventriloquist dummy. I like the dummy a lot. I'm gonna try and show the dummy. I can show the dummy off. No, I cannot. Oh yeah, you know what else fucking sucks? So I'm not really sure. I think this is like a plot related. Dude, this map is fucking sick, dude. It's like all squared, like how it's supposed to be like voxel based. I really like this. It looks amazing. We have like so another thing, I'm not really sure. I think this moves based on plot. But the idea of having like a mobile giant fortress that just walks with you, and it's basically supplies everything that you need. I don't know. Like, isn't the fun of it? It's like the Pokemon thing, right? I want to suffer through making bad decisions. I want to be in a cave with tons of Zubats and like 2 potions and half of my party wiped. Because it's kind of fun. It's playful, stressful, right? It's not really stressful, but because you're very in the game and very, you care about your Pokemons and whatever, it's kind of stressful, but it's still just play. Same goes here. It takes a lot of way from preparing for like a long trip if I know half of it, which is like coming back. Or be not, maybe it's not coming back, maybe it's going to some other place, like maybe the second half of the trip, right? It's the blow is very much taken off by having like a mobile base with you, so you never have to prepare too much, and by extension I never have to care much about stuff that I find on my way there. It used to be that you would keep an eye out for like resources that other people left behind. As of now, not as much. Maybe that's gonna change. We'll see. Thank you, Super. Shoutouts, Super Mega Jesus. You can throw the doll, and it works like a. Can I not throw the doll? Huh. Maybe I can't throw the doll. Ah, there we go. And it works like a tower. Like So basically there are towers, right? Do you see this over here? This is like a watchtower. And this guy is just like a watchtower you can carry with you, which completely destroys the purpose of a watchtower. I think he doesn't tag stuff automatically. I think the watchtowers tag stuff automatically. But then again, you're taking functionality out of a something you construct and basically giving it for free. Which I find it really bad because it takes away from people putting effort into making stuff. Sorry, is chat showing? I don't think chat's showing on stream, is it? I think it is actually. I'll try and pay attention. Da-da-da. Hang on, you said something. Oh yeah, it is showing. Okay. I'm listening. Sorry, I'm doing the laundry shoot. No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna ramble a lot. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be very interesting. Dude, speaking of doing laundry, I woke up early. Or I have to wake up early Saturdays. But one thing that I like to do is just doing everything that I have to do. Monday morning. Oh, sorry, Saturday morning. So I have like the full weekend and the house is just clean. It feels very good. it's only then it would be. Oh yeah, name him Steve because the fucking. What's the game? Steve. The Dark Cloud. Well, I don't got. Sorry for BRBing today. Didn't try that's fine. And then Minecraft. Sequel moment. I think I got very unlucky. To be fair, I think I hope I just got very unlucky with the all the shitty things hitting back to back. I think overall it's fine. I will say, I don't think I'm like I think this is like my exception, right? I don't think I'm gonna ever buy a modern game again for the rest of my life. It's I get it. It looks good. It's you know, there's some fun stuff and all. But I know games that do it way worse with like product placement and everything. Oh shit, this is my bike. Must have run out of battery. It's gonna be a hard sell for me if you're trying to sell me anything with ads in it. It's gonna be a hard sell. I wouldn't even have bought the first game if the definitive edition didn't get rid of the Monster Energy drink thing, because that one pissed me off. And I fell for the memes, the sequel meme. That said, I did buy some other AAA games. This sale, there's a Steam sale going on. This sale, I bought a bunch of AAA stuff. I bought Metal Gear Solid 5 and I bought Psychonauts 2. Although Psychonauts 2, I do have like high hopes of being a good game, especially because Wub said it was a fine sequel. They're like, you know what? I like the first game so much. Maybe I'll buy the second one. Surely they didn't ruin it. Surely, right? I say that too, but there's always exceptions, like Pocopia. To be fair, I think it's different. I'm gonna say it. At least Nintendo still makes like games, good games. I'm not even like. Imagine this, right? Well, see. Okay, here's the thing. I haven't played like Nintendo stuff in a while. But even Breath of the Wild, it's not like you had a companion with you going. Have you seen the Focus M meme? It's not like you had a companion going nagging you about stuff that you're doing or not doing. You just get to play the game and that's it. Maybe the other Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, is different. But I think it's pretty funny how in like the Nintendo circles, the idea of a character that does not shut the fuck up with you and just goes on and on and on with like explanation and explanation and tutorials and more. Because people hated Navi, right? And I know in Ocarina of Time, and it's like yeah, but also you just don't press the button. Who cares? Skyward Sword had Fi, and Fi was awful. Not because I guess you press the button, right? No, she would come out a lot actually automatically, but that together with every single time you picked up a rupee for the first time in that session, it reminded you what a rupee is and a heart piece and every item. And it's like, okay, this is too much. Like the character by itself, it's a lot. Being constantly reminded of what a 1 rupee and then a 5 rupee and then a 12 rupee, all of those are, this is too much. And it's I'm gonna get in some deep internet lore over here. The reason I get why there's yellow paint everywhere, and the reason I get why characters do this, why there's a companion going, "Aren't you forgetting your butt plug at home?" And it's like, there's a developer conference and they post on YouTube. I forget the name. There's a guy that worked in God of War who was showing a YouTuber play a game as an example of like sometimes players are just lost, so you have to guide them. Do you know who he showed? Dark Side Phil, brother. He was showing Dark Side Phil play God of War, and he was like, notice the pattern of where he was looking at and everything, and you gotta make him focus on this grandiose thing. So we're just gonna take the camera and focus for the player, right? We're gonna take control of the camera so the player really notices it. And I was like, God, no way. And it's like, that's who games are made for nowadays. For Dark Side Phil. All respect to Dark Side Phil. All, you know, gotta have a lot of courage out there to beat one off on stream. But you know, like maybe games can be more than that. And it's like people say, the indie scene is fucking popping off, you know. It's like, yeah, cause there's usually no nagging. there's no fucking doll that constantly reminds you to take stuff and to play a certain way and to do things right. And it's like, usually they just let you be. It's like I cannot fathom the idea of playing Slay the Spire 2 and having like constant pop-ups going, if you take this card, it combos well with this card that you have and this card that you have. I was like, that's not what I want. I want to try stuff out for myself, you know. I wanna learn for myself and everything. It's like, just leave me be. Just leave me be. Anyway. Cycle of Suffering. Yeah, that's where I'm at. If it has ads in it, I don't know. Yeah, if I knew this game had ads, I would probably wait for like a greater sale than 20%. That really grinds my gears. I do not like, and I've talked about it before. Like I don't have any problems with like old Metal Gear Solid having ad placements, because it wasn't fucking Snake winking at the screen going, I love the taste of whatever that energy drink was. It's amazing. It gives me an extra boost to defeat Vogan or whatever the bad guy is. It's not that bad, you know. It's just an item, and if you don't inspect it, you don't know that it's an ad placement. You don't get fucking notified. I get notifications. There's like a social media thing, dude. I get notifications for these, and you get a notification saying, "Don't forget that this brand is like the gamer brand, and we love games. We've received data from the Republic of Gamers, the Asus brand that supports gamers of all stripes. Dude, various new bonuses, including a hat. You can deck out your character with all the Republic of Gamers setup." Like, yeah, really? Like, we know nobody's gonna use them, so we give it an extra boost. So people, you know, can try it out and get you get more battery life on your exoskeletons if you use the Gamers Republic skin. Like, okay. Like, dude, I feel so disrespected. It's like my money means nothing to them. It really pisses me off. I paid for this game. Oh, dude. Oh, I hate it. Ding! Don't forget to buy the Gamer Energy Drink. Oh my god, dude. Is there mods to take these off? Dude, I don't care anymore. Do I have to use mods to fix my games? Death Stranding 2 no ads mod. There has to be. No. No. Ugh, unlucky. I mean, telepathic Zelda would budding now and then, but True was properly sparse in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I mean, it's not inherently, it's not necessarily bad. It's just that give a reason for it to be. After Fee, we all realized we were shimming Navi. I always held that people were shimming Navi either way. It's not great, but I mean, I don't know. I think by then by the time I played, because we didn't have Ocarina of Time, we had a friend who had Majora's Mask. So Majora's Mask was for the Nintendo Zelda, like Nintendo 64 Zelda. I think by the time I played Ocarina of Time, I had played games where there was a character that was two-hand holdy. How will people learn to remember a plug if they all feel? Yeah, it's true, dude. I'll get the clip at some point and send it. Calorie Mate, yes. How disappointing. I want a cool lore alert. I don't want more ads. Hang in there, brother. I'm gonna hang in there. I'm gonna survive. I can't believe who the thief was. Mouse-like creatures hauling containers. They snuck into the shelters house and myself. Turns out it wasn't human stealing. But this is fun. You can still like a post many times. I made sure I will like a lot of posts. I made sure to not like the ad. I don't care if they don't have statistics on those. It's for my own sanity. It's for me. Yeah, okay. No battery.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Okay, there we go. See, it's the ad suit, and you can fucking put an ad cap. Slightly slows the rate at which stamina is depleted. The head is brimming with love and affection for gamers everywhere. Adorned with the logo of Raga, Ace's high-end gaming brand. This is imbued with fierce passion for gaming. Wearing the suit reduces the rate at which Sam's battery is drained. Oh boy. This one I found interesting as well. There's two ways to upgrade your character in this game. I don't think there's any upgrades aside from gear you can acquire in the first game. So the way your character starts is the way that your character finishes the game, which I think it's nice because it gives gear like an extra oomph. You know, it's you really feel the upgrade and when you have new gear, and you really feel the downgrade whenever you don't have. Thank you, Kick. When you don't have the gear with you, because sometimes the battery drains and you have to go on without your gear. So that was really nice. This game they added like a skill tree, which yeah, sure, like it's modern gaming. You gotta have a skill tree. It's not. I don't think it's particularly bad. I think it's really bad in comparison with the other thing they did, which is SEM stats. Depending on how you play the game, you upgrade different stats, right? So if you play stealth, you get a stealth boost. If you hold your breath a lot, you get lung capacity. And I think this is really fucking cool. I think this is really how you would do a thing like this. I don't like that it's like levels. And I also don't like how quickly you level up. I have not been playing the game for this long. I don't think I should be almost maxed out. But sorry, I need to get some water. I'll be right back. But I think this idea, Metal Gear Solid 2 had this. And only 2 and the remake for the GameCube of one, where you have slight RPG mechanics to your game. You have like a grip mechanic where you can hold yourself hanging from places. and the more you do that throughout the game, the stronger your grip is, and so the more you can hold yourself for on ledges and stuff like that. And I think I think that was really cool, and I think this is very much like the next step on that direction. Um, I wouldn't mind if this was way toned down, and it was just one instead of both of them, because it feels a little. The upgrades here are like super strong. They are, the numbers are very high. But the upgrades you get on the skill tree are also like very good. So it feels a bit, it feels like by the end of the game I'll be so overpowered. Like the base character is going to be so overpowered. I don't know if I'm gonna have that same feeling of finally I get new equipment. This is like a boost, right? Because you go from zero, when you go from 0 to 10, it's like holy fucking shit. 10 to 20 is like 100% extra, and then 20 to 30 is like when you're probably finishing the game, and by that point it's like, you know, it's just that extra oomph. Because the base character is getting so much stronger, I feel like it's gonna take away from that. It already has, to be fair. Like I got like level 2 exoskeleton, and I was like, I feel this feels no different than my level 1. That it was just because Sim got way stronger. Even if I like the way something looks, I kind of get averse wearing it if it's an ad. Yeah. Yeah, like I have no idea. Like, if I looked, that's the crazy part. If I looked at at the at the camel pattern, I never in my life will look at this and say, yeah, that's an ad. It's just like words. It's just I cannot even tell this is an ad. Oh, I guess there's like really small. There's like their logo really small on the hands, on the elbows. I still don't want to. I don't want to use it. I cannot even tell it's an ad, and I don't want to use it because I know it's an ad. It's like, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. I do like getting XP for things as you do them. It feels very RuneScape, and I always like that. The tuning on it can be very tricky, I guess. Very Final Fantasy 2 as well. Which is a nice idea, I like it. But yeah.
You have sufficient means to defend yourself?
Commencing route creation.
The vehicles are still janky as fuck. They're way less janky. But honestly, I like them being janky. Yo, what is this? It's a koala. Dude, I love this guy. How do I zoom in? Can I shoot it? Oh, I forgot to grab a weapon. I wanna kick it. Ah! It's He's running me over. Oh, poor guy. Wanna bully him. I feel bad. No, I don't. Can I run him over? Oh, dude, I'm gonna run him over. Come back here. Oh, no! Animal kill Doc 100 likes. Oh, fuck. Dude, I cannot use this camera for the life of me. Oh, no! Sorry, little guy. I wanted to see if I could. F. That's funny. That is one thing that I like this game. That this game is doing that I like. There's a lot of more like nature. There's like fantasy enemies that are not exactly like not exactly enemies. They're just there doing like their own thing. They're just like animals, mutated animals. And there's just regular animals as well, and insects and everything, which was sorely missing from the first game.
at our destination. You see anything suspicious?
See, this is what I'm talking about. We're almost at our destination. No fucking shit, Sherlock. Like I've been playing the game for 10 hours now. I know. I've made deliveries before. Oh no. Oh my god, you're the chosen one.
Well now, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Oh shit, it's Higgs.
Time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer.
I thought we were gonna bring him back as like an ally, as a good guy now.
The bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. Now what, you just lugging that coffin or pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. You go on a
So
little
deep.
walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king.
No.
And who do you
Anyway.
think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your
Yeah, the thing with the mask is really cool.
For me. With my more rough and tumble methods. I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
Oh my god, he's so quirky. He said the thing about the video game. Get it?
Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
What do I have with me? Ah, jack shit.
What a hit! Cliche, but that one's gotta hurt.
Oh my god, shut up! dude, it's amazing how much I fucking despise this fucking dog, dude. Would you shut up for just one fight, dude? Oh my god, there's like one cool thing happens and then suddenly it's ruined. Like in a flash, in a second, just like this, dude. Oh my god, dude. I hate video games. I hate video games. Ugh. Ow.
Are you hurt? Use a blood bag. I don't want to play this game anymore. I think when I try to get the mod working, and if I can't, I don't know. I'm just gonna minus $60, whatever. It's over. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I want to beat this boss. Nice one. That one seems to have done some damage.
Oh my god, shut up. That's it. I'm done. Whatever. I don't care anymore.